signed up for it. I signed up for, even though we took them vows and said from better or worse and everything, but sometimes you have to say, well, boom, and let it go and let God deal with it. And ever since then, we got our divorce, and we...
So let me ask you this. Did anybody say that was your punishment? I'm just being honest. Like, was it any religious? Because I'm not going to say spiritual. Was it any religious people out here that told you that was your punishment?
Yeah, I had a lot of people, religious people, to come to me and say, well, that's your punishment. That's a way of, God... Well, that's a way of God waking you up and see. Now, waking me up, He did woke me up a whole lot of being more safer and just be more honest to people. To me, I tell you that before I get with you, I tell you that I have it.
Yeah, because a lot of people want to know and be honest. Will people still talk to you?
I had a lot. I had a lot.
Okay,
people
so
still talk to me. Yeah.
Okay, and so you're honest with them, like you tell them the first time you meet them that you're HIV positive. Because now, are you like still battling with your sexuality, or are you open with? I mean,
right now, I feel like it's whoever is there with me for me. That will have my back regardless of what. If that know me well, that would love on me and not beat me up, especially the walk that I'm walking in.
Okay,
I need that partner and that spouse to back me up. So it's whoever God bless me with.
Okay, I understand.
That's it, because I really don't care too much about relationships right now.
Okay, somebody got some questions. I see a lot of questions.
No, they was just basically saying definitely there's a difference between being spiritual and being religious. I think that's your sister. She said, I'm proud of you, Mika, something, Holly.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Chan, you got anything?
I got a question.
Okay.
Within your family, once your family found out that you had HIV, did anybody treat you any different? Did your family still love you, or they pretty much shunned you away because not only are you gay, bisexual, whichever preference that you go by, but now you're HIV positive?
It's half of them still. Half of them act funny towards me. Half of them still there, loving me, like my mom, grandmother, my sister, my brother, sisters, and brothers. They there. They more concerned of me now than what they was. So it's if I want to be pushed away, it's because I don't want to be bothered. Because you're gonna have to you're gonna have those days that you just say, look, don't bother me, because I'll be locked up in my room and I'll be to myself. So
okay, so I know a lot of people probably want to know, like, where is the guy that did? I mean, because I'm wondering, like, did y'all ever have a moment where y'all talked and he was like, I'm sorry, or did he act like he just didn't know? How did that go?
It's sad to say, because it didn't got to that moment till he was on hospice.
Okay.
On his deathbed. And, it just, he did say he's sorry.
Okay.
About it. And he still loved me. And I would say, I still love you too. And we found peace at each other because he's on his deathbed.
And so, to me, I commend you. I really do, because it takes a strong spiritual person to be there on the side of somebody, the same person that purposely gave you this. And when my brother told me this,
don't do it. Oh, don't do it. Oh, God. Oh.
It take a strong person to be on the side of somebody, holding their hand and praying for them. And they did this to you on purpose. Can't nobody tell me that ain't God. God is love. So many people sit up here and say homosexuality, you can't serve God, you can't be godly. That ain't nothing but God. For my brother to sit on the side of a man that purposely did this to him and hold his hand and pray for him as he died. Y'all don't see that? That's what I don't understand. It's nothing confusing about it. It ain't nothing but God. And I said, man, bro, you so strong. I said, you are so strong. Man, I look up to you. How many of y'all could do that? Half of y'all won't even forgive y'all baby daddy for leaving y'all. So how many of y'all can actually forgive somebody that then purposely gave you HIV on purpose? Still be by their side, hold their hand, and pray for them. My brother was like, I go there every day. I just left there, sis, praying for them. What? Anybody got anything to say? You got something to say?
It's like it's a hard thing to deal with. I wasn't expecting for him to die like that because of the person I am and what the love that I have towards people. Period. I don't wish nothing bad on people, and I kind of felt like, okay, I'm strong enough now. You know, I could deal with it. And it's just so amazing how God could just put your enemies in front of you. And they need you. You see what I'm saying? He said it in his word. I will prepare the tables in the presence of your enemies. So he preparing it. You know, I wasn't wishing him nothing bad. But I said, ever since then, where all this drama was going on down here, he was spreading my name around Mobile. Around with Demetrius, I'm still praying for you. I'm still praying for you. Yeah. And you have to be humble. People will find out the real you if you just gonna lash out. Oh, you say you a man of God, but you cussing, you doing all this, and people kills me when they do that. And stuff. I thank God for humble me. That's why I say I thank God for humble me. Like this my sister right here. I'm gonna say this right here. This my sister right here. You know, sometimes I get on her nerves, and sometimes she get on my nerves. Yes, we did bump heads, but we know as adults we come together and we talk about the. See, I'm crying.
No, it's all right. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
And so, I'm not like other people. I'm real. What I say, and say what I mean. You know. And it's just a hard thing to do. You know, like I said, we was married for 3-4 years.
And to see you, like, I'm not going to lie. I just be like, man, my bro got all this going on. And there be so many people complaining about everything. And, like, he still be happy. He still be on his page. He still be prophesizing. He still be, you know, praying. You know, and I just be like, he's so happy. And then I see all these angry people out here, and I be like, they don't even have to deal with what you have to deal with. And that's how I know it's nothing but God. So can't nobody say this or can't nobody say that. Because once you have seen God for yourself, you know what God look like. Yeah. So it don't matter how many people try to pretend or anything. I look at you and I be like, that ain't nothing but God. In the morning time, good morning. You need me to pray for you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, You know, you would think it's the other way around. Like, bro, I need to be praying for you. But no, he's not like that, you guys. Like, he is very, very, very positive. Very spiritual. I used to tell him all the time, bro, don't look at this like a cursing. Look at it like a blessing. You could, give people knowledge. You could be a HIV advocate. You know what I'm saying? You could do all those things. And I mean, he still had his moments. Like, doing this talk show was really hard for him. Like, I kept asking him every day, you okay? You really want to do this? I don't want nobody talking about you. Is people going to be mad at me because I'm making you do this? Like, I was worried. And he was like, do you think I'm worried about what they say? All I'm worried about is what God say. Like, I could screenshot the inbox because I just was worrying him every day because I was like, I don't want to do this to my brother.
And worrying me. You think he gonna be okay? He's a whole grown man.
No, because I know how it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, people won't give you your props. Like, I commend you for coming out saying this. You know what I'm saying? But drama, they'll do drama all day. They'll post your picture on Facebook. Matter of fact, have you ever been blasted on Facebook? Because I done seen a couple of people being blasted on the book. So, I mean, have you ever had that issue?
It went both ways. Yes, I have been blasted on Facebook. And yes, I have blasted someone on Facebook.
Okay.
See, one thing people have to understand, they have to admit of what they did. And yes, I did blast it on Facebook. I blasted him on Facebook.
Because you was angry
I
at
was
that moment.
angry.
And I mean, you really did come a long way. Because I used to tell y'all all the time, take that down. Don't do that. Everybody in Mobile finna know your business. You know what I'm saying? But I look at you now and I just be like, man, my bro look good. Like you said, we be concerned about you. And I mean, basically, a lot of people have to be educated about it. A lot of people don't even want to be around people with HIV and don't even know that they could be. Okay.
They asked, are you in a relationship and is it hard? Then somebody want to know what regimens are you on and is the medication, is it strict?
Yeah, are you undetectable?
Yeah, I am undetectable. The medication that I'm taking is Triumet. It's just one pill you take every day. That's with different medicine, 3 different pills in one pill. And for people, and no, I am not in a relationship.
But they basically want to know, is it hard for you to get in a relationship?
Like,
have you been able to have some relationships after the situation?
I was in one relationship after the situation that occurred. So I was in one, but you have to know what you want in a relationship. Can you put up in a relationship? Can you put up with somebody else's attitude? Or anything that they have going on. So a relationship, I'm looking for
Somebody want to know, what exactly does undetectable mean?
It means that that you have it, but it don't show up. It didn't show up. You have it, but it don't show up.
So that means
they carrying it.
So actually, you could take somebody to go get tested, and it won't show up. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they don't have HIV.
Yeah.
You can also be tested and it don't show up on that initial time, and you test again and it shows up. I do want to say this, and just on a healthcare professional type of way, like how it's so known that it's the gay man's disease. And when I got into the healthcare field, it's a lot of people that have HIV, and I look at them and have no clue. And it comes from people, especially older. It's a lot of older people that have it because they have diseases that cause them. Because back in the day, blood transfusions weren't sifted through and done properly, so they got those diseases from getting blood transfusions, such as hemophiliacs and stuff like that. So everybody's story is different.